Okay. Okay, I made it back, you all. Okay, okay, Craig. Okay. Okay, I made it live. Made it back. Okay, honey. Okay. Okay. Okay, anybody want to, okay. I don't know what happened, but it said, the reason it went out, because I didn't have enough, band power width or something like that. Bandwidth. I didn't have enough bandwidth. Maybe this time will work. Okay. Okay, let me see if, okay, okay. Okay. We should wait and see if, we're going to continue it because Craig was on here when it went out. So we'll see if, Craig comes back on and I couldn't understand him very good, but everybody else could hear him. He was saying, and, so, we'll see what happens this time. Okay. I let him know I was back on. Okay. Okay, while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and get me some, water. Okay. 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 Anybody want to come on? Okay. 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 Anybody want to come on? Okay, because I'm waiting for Craig to come back. I already let him know that I'm back on. Okay. Okay, while we're waiting for Craig to come back. Or anyone else wants to come on? Okay, here's someone. Okay, approve. Okay. Okay. It's still adding. Connecting. Hello, Craig.
Hello and good day. How are you doing? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Spontaneous. Wagwan. What's up?
Okay, nothing much. I got we got our new book out. It's a love poem book.
That's your book.
Yeah, that's our book. Yeah, my book.
Congratulations.
Yes, it's called Now and Forever: Our Love and Other Love Poems. It's by me and Gary, and my husband who just passed away.
Wow. It's really bright and pretty. It's lovely.
Okay, thank you. And then the next one, I'm working on another one too, and that's going to be about the grieving process. About grieving. Okay. So I got a lot of poems on that.
Okay, great. Well, you know, I'm calling all the way from Jamaica, right?
Yes, I know you're from Jamaica. Yep.
Yeah, and there are a lot more poets all over in Jamaica, you know, so enough respect. I tune into your show. I might not be able to watch it live every time, but you know, cause sometimes I'm really busy. But I love the fact that you highlight poetry, and as poets, we really need to support each other.
Start acting up now. I can't hear you. Okay.
Yeah,
I couldn't hear you at that time.
I'm saying as poets, we all need to support each other.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
so I'm loving the show you are doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing you very clearly.
I can't. Okay, I hear you some, but
I don't know what's up with the connection, but yeah. I'm just gonna say a poem real quick because I don't know what's up with the connection, and then you can probably see it afterwards. This one is called The Bitterness.
So what now?
Like a toddler crying for mom's breast milk, I saw tears race down her bony face. She was pensive and motionless, like she was lost in space. She then broke the silence, screaming out, "I'm such a big disgrace." I quickly interjected, "Honey, what's wrong?" And she yelled, "Get the hell out of my space. All you men are just the same. Cheat, lies, you all take love for a game. I hate men forever. Should have killed Trevor. Yeah, put the bullet in his brain. Baby, you're taking this too far. Are you drunk or insane? Craig, you're not gonna understand me. You can't feel my pain. I was raped when I was 9. It really shattered my mind. A decade after, I tried to move on to get myself back in line. I thought Tom was the best thing until he slept with my sister. So I made love to women. What's up in the flipping picture? All my life I've been hurt. Later start attending church, searching for comfort, but life grew worse. Few months after, she was impregnated by the comforting pastor, threatened to do an abortion or else her life would be disaster. I tried to convince her, telling her she's still precious and worth more than diamonds and gold. She says she still hates men. Her heart is no cold. I offered a hug. She squeezed me tightly, saying, "Thank you, Mr. Kirkland, for attempting to make me feel lively. But how will I live with the fact of knowing that I'm in HIV? The bitterness." Yeah. Big up Rasa Tiba from New York, just joining in. He's watching right now, so Rasa Tiba, enough respect.
Wow.
Maxine, Maxwanette, big up yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the bitterness.
Uh-oh. I couldn't hear you then. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh.
Yes. Yeah, that was it. That's one point.
That was
So
can you hear me?
I'm hearing you very clearly.
Okay.
Mark Brunner, big respect.
Well, okay, that was I heard most of it, but you started going in and out. But what I hear, that was a powerful piece.
Thank you very much.
You did a phenomenal job. That was
phenomenal. I really appreciate being here.
Huh?
I really appreciate being here. I am hardly on these live with people though, so it's like a fortunate situation to have me here live and direct. You know, because for some time now, I mean, not too much in front of because I mean, like, I'm really the person behind the camera and all that, but for you to have me here supporting the situation. A lot more people appeal and reach out to me, and for some reason I never made it, but I'm here right now, so it's a blessing. Mark gonna say, hear me clearly.
You're going in and
well,
out.
I think the audience hearing us very clear, so probably it's your end of the connection. I don't know why. Facebook music page is Amaziyah the Great Music. Yeah, so people can reach out to me wherever you are in the world. I am happy to socialize with fans out there, with the audience, you know, because I try to stay on a positive line and, you know, try to educate and entertain my audience somewhat. And like I said, there are some poets I really love what they're doing out there. Big up to Manda Gorman. She re-energized the fire in me to make me feel like, yeah, as a poet, I should go hard and harder, because I love what she did at the inauguration, the presidential inauguration the other day, Biden-Harris thing. You know, it was phenomenal. You know, the hill we climbed. Big up to Max Wannen. I see she's doing great, tremendous with the newspaper, poem in the newspaper. I seen her promoting other people's stuff, and I love that. When poets can take other poets and promote their stuff, it's really remarkable, you know, thing. And I think we all should practice that. I see you now, you open an avenue welcoming poets and other guests, and that's really remarkable. You know, having me here, such a phenomenal feeling, and I love that. I see Ras Atiba awarding so many different poets from all over the world, including Jamaica, and that now motivates us to go more and do harder. You know, stay focused and be positive. You know, too much negative energy evolving in the world today. So at the end of the day, I see people making progress, people making changes, and we love that. Because if we don't do what we're supposed to do today, our future generation is somewhat lost. So we have to educate and highlight and teach them best way possible we can, because too much negative energy is going all around. And you know, COVID-19 has done, you know, create a whole lot of destruction across the globe. Condolences to the family who lost loved ones, but we all have to be strong together with motivating poetry, music, and arts.
Yes. 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 I agree.
Yes.
Yes. I agree that we all should be together. We all should pull together as a community and not let all this negative get to us. We should, you know, cheer each other up and uplift each other and not pull anyone down.
Yes, quite so. I totally agree.
And I like what you do and what Max Winnett doing and Jasna and Antoinette. I like what
as you mentioned Antonia Valera, I have to say just respect to her, because I really love her progress and what she never stops. And she keep going and going hard like the Energizer Bunny. So enough respect, big up to Antonia Valera, big up Dawood St. Aubin, he's another poet. He's hardly on social media, but he's a really good poet. You know, wise words, rich, innocent. There are so many poets all over, poetically speaking. I still gotta say, enough respect, yo, to all them poets, yo. Brittany Russell is also another young, phenomenal poet, and I have to say enough respect to her. She's doing tremendously great, and I really appreciate everyone that's doing greatness, inspiring and uplifting people. Yeah, so enough respect to all the poets all across the globe. It's the time to support the poets. So I encourage people, not just poets, but people in general, because we have something to teach. And the poets are words of wisdom to heal, motivate, elevate, uplift, inspire. So support the poets, people.
Yes, I agree. We all, you don't have to, it don't matter who you are, we all need to speak up and speak up and help each other out and to tell the truth. And because you know what, we as a community have to stick together because the government out there is not going to help us. They're not putting the you know, they're not helping us getting the food on the table. They're not helping us, you know, teach our kids or whatever. But so we all have to stick together as a community, as people. And you know, whether you're a poet or not a poet or musician or whatever you are, you know, we all are human beings. We all need to stick together and help each other out as best as we can.
Precisely. One people we must.
Yes. And we should do what we can. And if we can't help somebody, then refer to them who can help them.
Yeah.
And the COVID-19 is so bad around, you know, all over. And I know there's so many people you hear are committing suicide, and we all need to listen to the ones who are down, who are depressed, and listen to them and listen to their problems and you know and so they can have somebody to talk to, so we won't lose somebody out. That is so sad.
At the end of the day, it's just one word can inspire someone. You know, just you reaching out and trying to talk to somebody can actually save lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Brittany Johnson, enough respect, big up. We really appreciate you being here watching our live. You know, this is Amaziah the Great, aka Craig Kirkland. You know, I just recited a poem called A Bitterness, and you know, it as you mentioned, talking to people. You know, that poem really, it's about me talking to a female about the domestic abuse that she was going through, and you know, she almost committed suicide. She almost wanted to kill somebody, and at the end of the day, she was wondering in the last part, you know, how am I going to live with HIV? Because you know, she's been through so much situations, and there are people who talk to her, who try to comfort her, but at the end of the day, you know, it led to relationship and it led to confusion. And this is what occurring in our world today. You know, some men, you know, pretend to be assisting a female, and at the end of the day, it's not like they genuinely want to assist or help in any way. Their motive is just on, you know, sex, and you know, females get used, they get emotionally scarred, they get abused, and then you know, they don't know what to do. So as once you're in a confused state of mind, it's just like you don't know yourself no more. And then when you finally come back, it's like you're so confused, you don't know what to do. So sometimes women need comfort, women need some form of motivation, and it's not all about just sex all the while. As I mentioned that people all over the world going through a lot of things. I'm gonna do another one here named Times in Life. If there were times in life, you do something stupid, nobody feel like say, you are the worst. And there were times in life, you make some mistakes, but nobody feel like you are the first. The other day, you make some money, I'm tell you, emerge from debt. Sufferation start. See, cannot work again. The girl left you and gone, oh my gosh, she hurt my friend. I walked in and I them. She said, it really hurt my friend. Kill this girl out the road, so they're gonna call you jerk again. It's up to you still if you want to go in a church, my friend. See the guns and load them out. You know, you shot them in a burst again. Learn from a mistake, or you still not the worst, my friend. There were times in life, you do something stupid, but I feel like, sir, You are the first. Noreen, this girl dropped out of school and for real, they vexed for that. But then by her side, I'm gonna give her some progressive chat. Girl, time getting serious, get involved in some successful acts. Few months time she agreed to that, into much sex to that. She didn't want to pick the father, end up on a few guests for that. Her mother kicked her to the house and said, look, somewhere else for catch. She tell me she want dash with the belly. I said, no, you are not blessed for that. You have life, have hope, see success, girl, correct to that. There were times in life. And then I have the next one named, my name is Pam. So people here see me as Craig Kirkland, but if they go YouTube, they will see me as Amaziyah the Great. So you can look up my name is Pam. Pam was sad and sulky because Roy always made her cry. He was too busy being a boisterous bully, plus so a selfish guy. She was somewhat bewildered as tears rained from her weeping eyes. Her relationship wasn't smooth sailing, so she told him goodbye. He yelled, hey, if you ever leave, damn, you're gonna die. I'm the one who'll make you and I'll break you. Go on if you want to try. The nosy neighbor from next door shouted, somebody call police. She was by her usual spot at the zinc fence where she peed. Mary was too busy taking a selfie to share a Facebook post and suddenly start recording and virally shared it most. The preaching pastor came praying, but counseling never worked. Pam ran away the following day when Roy was out for work. She later found Dick, who gave her firm attention. She enjoyed having sex, yet no protection. A few months later, she was pregnant. No baby father was around. Her mind went Googling, but Dick was never found. Billy shortly took her up an offer for her to be his bride. She was more than delighted and promised never to leave his side. He thought he was the baby's father. Happiness displayed evidently in his eyes. Billy felt silly when he found out it wasn't so and later committed suicide. Pam never had a good education. She sold back used to make ends meet. Few months after she gave birth, she was selling her body on the streets. Life journey got intricate. She prayed and said, oh God, I can't take no more. A year after, she bought a car. Some people called her whore. She later furthered her education because she knew she wanted to soar. Now, can you guess and tell me who's that janitor at her cell-phone clothing store? My name is Pam. It's on YouTube. Check it out.
Wow, that was phenomenal, and that was very powerful.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow. You're welcome. Wow, you're a phenomenal poet.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. Okay, I enjoyed listening to your videos and listening to your
the ones, the poetic one like the news. Yeah, because I also, okay, so fans can subscribe to my channel, youtube.com, GreatAmaziyah. I do poetry, I do music videos. You know, Emilia T. Davis, enough respect. Big up yourself. Thanks for watching. You know, I gotta big up the fans, you know, because when they come on, we gotta say enough respect. I really appreciate you supporting what we do. Yeah, so my YouTube channel is GreatAmaziyah. So I've got news. News that we do in the Caribbean here in Jamaica. I don't just put it as only news, because if you listen carefully, you will realize it rhymes and sound poetic. So we try to do our story in a poetic form, entertaining our audience.
Okay, I think you do a really phenomenal, you know, job. And when you do your when you do your poetry, you do topics that are in, you know, that we all need to hear, and that,
yeah,
you know, that touches
I got
people.
new stuff that people can relate to.
You can relate to, yes.
Yeah,
and
people can relate to it.
And you do really awesome.
So once again, I love bigging up the fans because the people make us. Yeah, so big up, you know, Brittany again, Emilia, Rasatiba, all the people who are tuning into this live. And you know, I gotta say enough respect to Max Wanek just the same. I gotta respect all the poets, everybody who is watching, everybody who's sharing, everyone who is supporting, because support is what will pull us through. So more people can see what we're doing, and we need to spread. We need to use social media to spread our message across the world, so you know people can get acquainted with what we are doing and support what we are doing, because um, mainstream media will take our stuff and endorse it. So we have to use social media platform, use the Facebook, use the YouTube, use the Instagram, anything that we can use to highlight our stuff and let people be aware of what we're going through or what we want people to know.
Mm-hmm.
So Noreen, as for you, the next time when have you ever been to Jamaica before?
No, I've never been to Jamaica.
Okay, so next time when you hear me say Noreen, Wagwan, that means, hey Noreen, what's going on? How are you doing?
Okay, okay.
When you hear anyone say Wagwan, it means like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, Wagwan.
Okay. Okay. And we enjoyed you on here, and you know, because you're the one the greatest poets, and you know, I admire what you do, and you know, you do for the people and what you're doing. So thank you. And I give you support, and Maxwinette and Jasna and Antoniette and all of y'all doing
Yeah.
shit great.
We all connect, you know, we are, me, Antonia Valer. I never met Max Wanet in person before, but she's a phenomenal person. She's doing
Oh
such a
yes,
great
yes,
job. We talk on the phone all the while.
yes.
And she loves what I do. I love what she's doing, and I really appreciate her as a person. You know, she don't just promote her stuff. She promotes everybody thing. Yeah,
Yes, you
Rasta Tiba don't just promote his stuff. He highlights people's stuff just the same. I gotta big up to his event in New York. I mean, sometime they might just see me there. You never know. So New York, look out for Amaziyah the Great sometime in the future. Um, and there are other events here. Rastakura of Words and Agrofest. Sometime I don't remember if it's November, but yeah, I think it's November. And then you have Yasha Safari with Jamaica Poetry Fest, and you have Malachi Smith inside the US, inside Florida. He been playing our music, he been playing our poetry, he been supporting. If it wasn't for the COVID-19, we would have been on another school tour, because 2 years ago we went on a school tour, me and all over Jamaica, doing our poetry, and it was phenomenal. If it wasn't for COVID-19, we would have do another one last year. So I hope everything clears up so we can continue, because now since this pandemic we have to be doing virtual events, you know, online and all that. And as I mentioned online, I I have one going on, Star Fame. So you can look out for that one. We might do it virtual this year online. You get what I say? Big up my strongest supporter, Jill and Murray from the Murray Family Care. She supports me immensely, and I must have to say enough respect and appreciation, Jill. I gotta say big up to my kids, Naisha and Johnny. They always been supporting me. They watch all of my videos. They've been sharing my stuff, and I have to big them up. You know, big up to my mom, my dad, and you know all the people who support me. But you know, as I said before, strong support is what we need.
yes. Okay. And oh, and if you want to do you want to do a recording? Send your recordings. Honey Parker. Well, she has on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. She's pre-recorded. You can send your recordings to her where she can play your recordings too on her show.
Okay, awesome. So you can send me the email address in my messenger and I will forward them to you or to her.
Okay, I sure will. And then Nyla Alicia, she has a show too on Thursday night. You can call in on Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, and, cool, awesome.
Okay, and I can send you the link to her show too.
Yeah.
I
really respect and appreciate that.
Okay, she's part of this club too, the poetry club here.
Okay, cool. And big up to the poetry club and everyone in it, and all the poets from all over the globe. You know, we have to say respect because respect is very important.
Yes, it is.
And as I talk about respect, I'm going to do just one more poem if I'm allowed to, because I don't want to take over your entire show.
Okay. Okay.
So I can go on with respect.
Yes.
Okay. Usain Bolt got bronze in London and some are saying sell out. Elaine Thompson lost the race, well, if a negative remarks, yellow. Won't respect, show respect because history was created. America bowed down to a legend, honor, greatly appreciated. Not just locally, but globally, Jamaicans did it. Keep your negative remarks to yourself and don't come close up with it. Be proud of who you are. I am the great one. To all our athletes and icons, I say congratulations. See, the problem I encountered every day with my own race. But my envy, then not my own face. Sneaking and creeping, you want to take my own space. Mankind so unkind, ignorance, own face. Love has gone below 0 degrees, frozen cold state. Pensive in my thoughts, mind traveling zone space. My girlfriend who won't even have sex with me, vexing me, said one time alone space. I try to get her attention focused on her phone face. Nowadays we can't even relate but display more hate. Anger escalates too much alarming crime rate. Your morals slowly deviate, and that concerns me. What kind of society gonna exist in about 2030? Social media is like cancer, feeding on your souls, implemented to prevent you from achieving on your goals. Illusion and confusion make you losing what you own. Don't lose yourself, be yourself. Remember, you are not alone. So Wagwan, can I get some love now? Oh, sorry, I guess you love your phones. Most of us don't understand how essential life is. We still don't waste time and I know what time really is. If only one understood how powerful your mind is. Perhaps you comprehend how nonsensical life is. Marcus Garvey said unite. Why we separate? Why we still a fight? Why so many hate? Can religion and politician make my people elevate? Like Marley, I'm saying one love. Them gonna tell you to see me face. Noreen, like Marley, I'm saying one love. Them gonna tell you to see me face. It's a pleasure being on the show. Enough respect, enough love, big up, blessings. Tell them precisely.
Wow, that was phenomenal. I enjoyed that. You're just a phenomenal poet.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to be in that show for February the 14th for Valentine's Day? I know Max Winnett is in it. Are you going to be in it too?
No, unfortunately, I'm not on that one. But there will be more stuff which I will be involved in. I'm involved in helping to promote, share it, and that's what I do best. So I will always share the stuff, let people see what's going on. But you know, there are so many poets. Everybody can't be on one stage at one time. But there will be other events which I will be associated with performing and all of that.
Okay. 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 I'm glad you got to connect in here tonight. I'm glad you was able to get on here.
Yeah. I'm happy to be here also.
Okay. And it's an honor, very much of an honor. And I have a lot of respect for you, Craig, and a lot of honor, respect for you.
Yeah, man, enough respect the same. And like I said, persons who want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, it's at precisely great, at PRECISELYGREAT. I'm on Instagram and on Twitter. I'm also on, excuse me, TikTok, but it's at Amaziyah the Great. You get me? So you can check out my YouTube channel, like I said before, GreatAmaziyah. You can like my Facebook fan page, Amaziyah the Great Music. So you can go ahead and check me out, people, and you know a lot more in store. I'm all over YouTube. I'm all over the place. So if you type the name correctly, you will find me. And you won't find Craig, multi-talented Kirkland, all over. You will see Amaziyah the Great. And I will spell that real quick for you. It's AMAZIYAH the Great, GREAT. So it's Amaziyah the Great. Even if you type Amaziyah in YouTube, you will see all of my stuff, and you can go on my channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share. I see you be doing, you Noreen, I see you be doing a lot of commenting and a lot of sharing. I really appreciate that. And that is what we need. Sharing, and commenting, motivating.
Yes. Yes. Okay. And okay. And I'm going to be sharing your YouTube channel too.
Okay. Greatness.
Okay.
So in final, because I have to go right now real quick, I gotta talk some things out with my son. Thanks for having me here again. Big up all of the community, the poetry family. Thanks for all the fans who tuned in, who commented. I'm seeing Emila here, I'm seeing Brittany Johnson, Mark Berner, Rasatiba, and a lot more people. Enough respect, enough love. Big up to you and your entire team. Big up to my kids. Big up to my whole entire community, Spanish Town, Jamaica, from Fraser's Content. Big up the whole Jamaica, so to speak. Big up the whole poetic family. Enough love, enough respect. Jamaica Green, big up yourself. I know you've been wanting me on your show, but very, very soon I will be there because you know the situation already. So enough love, enough respect. Big up all poets. Tell them precisely.
Okay. And thank you very much. We sure appreciate.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And we sure appreciate you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how to do. Okay.
Find it?
No.
Because I don't even know what to do with myself either. First time I'm coming on a live poetry show. I go live at times, but I don't know how to take me off of here. I'm trying to find it myself. Huh?
Oh, I thought maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, I think you twist the lens, the camera. I don't know.
Wow.
I think I did the wrong thing here. So in the meantime, while you're doing what you're doing, I don't know. I think I would have figured this thing out already.
Uh-oh. 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 Um. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, you okay?
My phone fell just now, but it's
Oh,
all
that's
good.
how you said. I was going to say, oh, are you okay?
It was only my phone that fell. It's okay. I had it
Okay.
on the window here, so you know it fell off, but it's all
Okay.
good.
Okay, that's good.
There's
Okay.
no cracks, no fracture, no nothing. I'm all right. I'm still
Okay.
trying to get me off of here, but can't find it.
I can't find it. Every time I hit this, your name here, it makes my
Huh?
camera. Every time I hit your name right there, your name is up there above you. Up, and then it changes it. It changes my scene. Let me try over here. Nope, that didn't work either. Um, uh-oh.
Johnny, come here. I'm gonna ask my son if you know about this thing here, because I don't.
Still can't figure this out.
Because he's younger than me, probably know. This is my son, Johnny. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. You don't
Hello,
forget this
nice
off?
meeting you.
Take off. Eh? No, forget me off for the camera. But not so.
Okay.
Well, you don't know either. No, that's not it.
Wow.
Hold on.
Okay.
That's not it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, uh, um,
Okay, I find it.
okay, you
So,
found it?
yeah, I'm gonna go off now. You know, he helped me to find it.
Okay.
Son of Johnny, yeah. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. So, like I
Okay.
said, thanks to all the fans and supporters. Big up yourself. Continue doing the great works. I really appreciate and love what you're doing, Noreen. So, um, I'd be happy to join your program at any time, sharing to the world what we're doing. I've not written no book yet, but that will be in the making for this year. I'm trying to do that. Yeah, so as soon as I'm done, you and the fans will know. So thanks again for having me. Enough respect, enough love, blessing. I'm out now, all right? So take care and continue with your
Okay.
show.
Okay, you are very welcome. And it's an honor to have you here and a lot of respect and honor for you.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So enough love, all right? Blessings.
Okay.
Say bye-bye now. Bye.
Goodbye. Nice meeting you. Okay.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Okay. Okay. Hello. That was Craig Kirkland. Give him a hand. He is phenomenal. Okay. He's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal poet. And check him out on YouTube and I will be sharing his link for it, y'all. And does anyone else want to come on? Okay. He's phenomenal, and I love what he does. And he's from Jamaica, so I'm one of his fans too, and he's a phenomenal. And anybody else? Um, okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna give you some announcements. Honey Parker has her show every Sunday and Wednesday night. At from 11 o'clock at night till midnight. And then you can check her shows out. And if you want to, you can always send her your recordings, and she'll put you on her show. And but it has to be a family thing because a family oriented poem. Okay, and then on Thursday nights from 8 to 11, this all Eastern time. From 8 to 11, now Alicia have Speakeasy Cafe, and you'll be on Blog Talk Radio Show if you want to read your poem. So you're all welcome. Okay. Well, I don't think anybody else is going to. Okay. Um. Anybody else has anything they want to say or come on? Okay. Well, okay. Well, we're gonna. Let me fix this. Okay, we're gonna have to close out, and I'm gonna thank you, Craig, for coming on here this evening, and maybe he'll be back next week, and Lucy, she couldn't be on it tonight because um her mom said that she had her, because of her mouth, she had spacers for her dent for her braces on her teeth. So, and her mouth is still sore. So hopefully she'll be back next week. Okay. And okay. I guess that is it. Okay. Okay. And thank you all for joining and for coming and listening to for the show. I want to thank everybody. And it wasn't for you all, we wouldn't have a show. So thank you all. I hope you all have a great week, great day, great evening tonight, and stay safe and be careful out there. And be careful. And remember, if you're depressed or anything, please you can get in touch with me or anybody else, or go to God. You can also go to God. God always hears everything. You and then talk to God. You can talk to me or find somebody you trust you want to talk to. And please don't ever try to commit suicide. Please, it's not worth it. You know, it leaves people behind. You don't realize it. You know, it leaves people you know it shatters it should not. Okay. It hurts everybody around you, and you don't realize it. And and I know you'll say, well, you don't understand or anything like that. Well, you know what? I do understand. I've been there. And I know what it's like. And and you know what? And you don't think it's going to get any better. But you know what? You know, talking it out. You don't. If you commit suicide, you'll never know if it don't get any better. But I promise you, it will get better. I know you don't want to hear that, but some people shouldn't want to hear that. But you should don't know. But please don't do it. So okay, and okay, and thank you all for coming, and so hang in there and don't ever give up. Never ever give up, because it's going to get better. It might not look like it right now, but it will. Okay, and thank you all. And okay, this is an inclusion, and thank you all for joining. And Gary and Noreen here at the Poetry Club Facebook Live. And we'll see y'all next Saturday, same time, 4:30. Hopefully I'll start on time. So I apologize for being late tonight. Okay. Have a great night, y'all. Okay. Thank you all. Remember, live your dreams. You're never too old or too young to live your dreams. Okay. Good night.